What up, guys? Today I'm going to prove to you that Ceeday and unknownxArmy are in fact the same person. Let's get into it. If there's one thing that Season 2 has made completely evident, is that it's all about secrets. That is why in this video series I'm going to be unveiling all of the dirty little lies our favorite streamers are trying to hide from us. Starting with two completely opposite Fortnite players, unknownxArmy and Ceeday. Now if you guys go on to enjoy the video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, comment down below which streamer I should expose next. But enough is enough. Let's get straight into the evidence. Now, I don't expect you guys to believe me right off the bat. That's why I'm going to be solving this case piece by piece. That way you guys can believe these crazy accusations I'm making. Now, a while back, Ceeday actually did a face reveal to celebrate 1 million subscribers. Now I'm going to roll the clip here in a couple seconds, and I really want you to pay attention very closely and see if you notice something kind of strange.
Anyway, get a good look because I'm not doing face cams. This is a one-time thing. I'm not whipping out this camera ever again.
Did you notice it? Hold on, let's roll back one more time, but really pay attention to his lip movement this time.
Anyway, get a good look because I'm not doing face cams. This is a one-time thing. I'm not whipping out this camera ever again.
After taking a closer look, we can clearly see that the lip movement is not lined up with what he's saying, which leads me to believe that this is actually a voiceover and the person in the video is not actually Ceeday. Well, then my next question was, of course, who is the person in the video? And currently I'm not exactly sure who it is, but my best guess would be a sibling or a cousin he got to stand in to do the voiceover. Okay, so now we know how he did the face reveal video, but that doesn't sound like unknownxArmy. How in the heck in every Ceeday video does he always get his voice to sound different but consistently the same? Well, the explanation for this is quite simple. He uses a voice changer. Now, this is not too unheard of because in the Fortnite community, voice changers have been quite popular. A lot of people use them for content in their videos and to have a good time, so this is definitely not that far-fetched. However, all this evidence I've presented so far is fairly weak, but don't worry because things are about to get interesting. Remember that time frame when Ceeday stopped posting for a while? Well, if you look closely, one of the videos right before he really stopped posting to YouTube is actually 3 days before the Fortnite World Cup. Now, think back. Who was in the Fortnite World Cup? That's right, everyone. unknownxArmy himself was there on a controller trying to take home the $3 million. Unfortunately, though, he didn't do that well, coming in at 69th place. Unless this was all on purpose. You see, 69 is one of the biggest memes known to man. And who better to make a giant meme out of a world championship than Ceeday himself? But this still doesn't add up. See, both of them have two completely different playstyles. Well, to put it more bluntly, one's a professional Fortnite player for energy, and the other is, well, known as King of the Defaults. But why would unknownxArmy create two separate channels with two completely different personalities? Well, you see, he actually started with the Ceeday channel, and at a certain point when he became very popular there, he was no longer satisfied with his content. He didn't like being known as the default or as a bad Fortnite player, so he set out to improve his skill and become a Fortnite professional player. Now, a lot of you might remember that it took Ceeday quite a long time to actually switch to Builder Pro when it was first introduced. And actually, his second video ever playing with Builder Pro was posted on March 13th, 2019. Now things start to get really weird, because exactly 2 days later, on March 15th, 2019, was unknownxArmy's first ever post to YouTube. Stick with me now. Let's quickly look at when both channels were created. On October 26th of 2014, Ceeday made his YouTube channel. Now, let's look at when unknownxArmy made his. It's actually quite interesting because exactly 2 days before Ceeday's 3-year anniversary of having his YouTube channel created is when unknownxArmy's channel was made. I think we're starting to see a theme here with the 2s. So, this gives us 3 different 2s. All this time, unknownxArmy was trying to communicate with the Fortnite community that he has 2 different personalities, 2 different playstyles, and lastly, 2 different channels. Yes, this was his way of trying to tell us that he and Ceeday are the same person. Now, let's go back over to unknownxArmy's YouTube channel, and he actually also posted a video before the World Cup. Actually, he posted it exactly 6 days before the World Cup, but we're not finished yet. Let's add together those 3 2s, and what do we get from that? A 6. And remember how unknownxArmy posted 6 days before the World Cup, while Ceeday posted 3 days before the World Cup? Well, what do you get when you add those 2 numbers together? A 9. Take your 6, take your 9, smush them together, and you get a new number. 69. The number that represents Ceeday's channel. The number that represents the memester himself. The person unknown is trying to leave in his past so he can pursue his dreams of becoming the Fortnite player he was meant to be. But he couldn't leave it all behind, and that is why he decided to go out of his way to play 69th in the Fortnite World Cup. It's hard for a YouTuber to just leave something behind that they created themselves. That is why unknownxArmy decided to keep both of his 2 YouTube channels, and that he would continue on with both of his personalities and both of his separate play styles. 2 channels, 2 personalities, 2 play styles, 1 person. But hey, that's just a theory. Oh wait, crap, I can't say that here. But hey, that's just a conspiracy. A Fortnite conspiracy. Thanks for watching.